Word provides a variety of ways that you can number items in your document. In this video, I reveal what I consider to be the most flexible way of numbering things. Word provides several tools that can be used to number things in your document. For instance, you can create a numbered list with a single click, or you can use specialized tools to automatically number figures, tables, or illustrations. What if you have some special things that you want numbered though? For instance, what if you want to sequentially number the presentation of some ideas in a document? You can see that I have a sample document open on the screen here, and it includes some paragraphs, and there are headings between the paragraphs. I want each heading to include a number after the word idea and the pound sign. To accomplish this task, all I need to do is position the insertion point where I want the first number to appear. So I'm going to click right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl plus F9. That inserts what Word refers to as field braces. You can tell that they are field braces because they are shaded with gray and the insertion point is now between the braces. Next, I just have to type the letters SEQ, then a space, and I follow that with a unique word. In this case, I'm going to follow it with the word idea, I-D-E-A. The purpose of the word is to identify the sequence of numbers that you are defining. Also, note that I capitalize the letters SEQ, but it isn't necessary to do so. I could have entered them as lowercase, and that would have been just fine. Now, with the insertion point still within the field braces, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press F9. And you can see that what happened is it collapsed the field code and replaces it with the results of that field code. In this case, notice that the replacement is the number 1, because that's the first number within our sequence. Now I'm going to select this field code and press Ctrl C. I've now copied the field code to the clipboard. This makes it easy to go to all the other headings and add the field code to the proper place. As I do this, and I press Ctrl V to paste it, but as I do this, notice that in each instance, it's inserting, again, just the number 1. This occurs because Word doesn't typically update fields, any fields, until it absolutely has to. One time it does update fields is when you choose to print the document. You can also update the fields by selecting the entire document, and the easiest way to do that is just to press Ctrl A, and then we press F9. Now notice that each of those fields has been updated to the proper sequence numbers. So we have idea number 1, idea number 2, idea number 3, and idea number 4. Now the real beauty of adding sequential lists in this manner is that you can move things around and then update the numbers. For instance, I could copy this text and its heading. Oh, I collapsed it there, sorry. I could select this text and its heading and press Ctrl C, and then I can go up here, let's say, and I can paste it in. Now you'll notice my sequence says 1, 3, 2, 3, and then 4 is just below off screen a little bit. When they appear out of sequence like this, then all I have to do is go through the exact same steps I went through a few moments ago. I would press Ctrl A to select everything and then press the F9 key. And now my sequence numbers are in the correct order. You can see that I have numbers 1 through 5 since I added that additional one just a few moments ago. Now there is one more thing that I should share with you regarding sequencing in this way using fields. I'm going to go down here to the number 2, and I just selected it, and all I'm going to do is press Shift plus F9 so that you can see the field again. Remember that in this very simple form, we have the field code, which is the SEQ, followed by an identifier for that sequence. You can have multiple identified sequences within a document. So, for instance, if you wanted an entirely different sequence here, then all you have to do is change the word idea to something else, and it will become part of that sequence that you identify with that word. So you could have multiple sequences within your document. For instance, in this document, you might have the sequence that identifies the ideas that we're looking at here. And then you may have a different sequence that identifies results, or that identifies, different budget categories or something like that. The idea is that this identifier that follows the SEQ just has to be the same for each of the fields that represent a number within the sequence that you're defining. It's a very powerful and very flexible way of being able to number items within your document. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon. That way YouTube will let you know whenever I add a new video to the WordTips channel. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today.